What's going on, guys? So today I want to talk about two important things to help keep you on track. The first one is setting up a schedule, and the second one is setting short-term goals. So it's about 4 o'clock in the morning now before the gym, and I know I'm not going to have time to cook breakfast at the gym. I'm at the gym all day, so I'm cooking my breakfast now. And what I'm doing here is I'm heating up some frozen veggies. It's this antioxidant blend. It's only 100 calories. And then I'll pour my eggs, egg beaters, the whole entire container, and I'll season it with some Flavor God. By the way, Flavor God is delicious. And then while I'm waiting for this to simmer up nice and hot, I'll show you what I mean by setting up goals and short-term goals. So let's go check out that, and then we'll come back and see this finished product. So every Sunday, I weigh in, and I have my goals. Let me focus in right here. All right. So these are my goal weigh-ins, and then body fats too, but that's a whole nother subject. So you see, right now I'm at a 1.5 pound loss per week. So today's the 17th. So last Sunday, I weighed in at 179. I missed this just a little bit. I hit 179.5. But that's no big deal. See, Emily's doing the same thing. Emily's my girlfriend. She has her goal weights to hit, and then we have her on a 10-week cut, essentially, to get all the way down to about 15% body fat. And then here's my goals. And these really help you stay on track because you constantly have a reminder of what your goals are and what you're trying to hit. And as long as you're setting realistic goals, you should be good. Alright, so the veggies are about done. Now it's time to add the eggs. So I'll pour about half the container in there. And then add the Flavor God. I like to mix the everything with the everything spicy for my eggs. And this whole container comes out to 250 calories, 50 grams of protein, and I think it comes out to about 10 grams of carbs once it's all said and done. But I'll show you what it looks like when I'm all done. Alright, and here's the finished product. I'll go ahead and I'll put it in my Tupperware, and we'll be ready to go for the gym. There you go. Now whenever I'm ready for breakfast, I got eggs ready to go. What's up, guys? Here with a video commentary. I'm gonna try this out and probably go this route where I'm recording myself doing the video, the voiceover, until I buy a microphone, just because I do not like the way I sound when I use the built-in microphone on the laptop. So I'm gonna try this out, see how it sounds, looks, and how it goes, and then let me know if you like it or not. But I'm probably gonna go this route until I get the microphone. All right, so today was a back day. Back day. One of my favorite days just because genetically I have a nice back. And yeah, as you can see here. So, big thing, huge thing with this video, and I'm very excited that I can bring it to you guys. And and show you what I've been doing and that it's been working is I've been trying to widen my lats. So my whole life I've played football, and my weight training has revolved around football style movements, and I tried to build my back which would be best for football. I didn't care what it looked like. I've never lifted for aesthetics until the past few months. I've always just tried to get as big and strong as I can, and I didn't care about that V taper as much as I do now that I'm worried about aesthetics and possibly even doing a bodybuilding show. So anyways, I've been working on widening my lats, and picked up on a few things that I think you guys are gonna like, that you really need to try, that really worked for me. If you don't believe me, look at the thumbnail of this video, and there's my proof. Anyways, so what I've been doing is on my pull down movements, I've been getting a much wider grip, and that seems to help a little bit if you can contract your lats. The easiest way for me to explain it, which if you guys have never done this, it won't be easy at all, but is to do a lat spread. So you can see here how I kind of pulled my shoulders forwards. So I'm pinching my shoulder blades and then grabbing the lats and pulling them forward and doing a lat spread. And then once I have that lat spread engaged, then I'm crunching down on my lats, and you will really feel it crunching here on the outside all the way down. You can see in the video. I think my next set, I do 5 reps the normal way, and then I do 5 reps where I spread my lats. I think, yeah, so I got maybe 1 or 2 more reps here, and then we'll go into this next video. All right, so pay attention. So look at my traps. So you see how I'm pinching my traps and pulling through. That's gonna work your middle back. And look at my traps, look at the middle, like where my spine is. I'm hugging my spine, and then here I signal, there you go. Now watch my lats, so the very wide part of my back. You see how my traps aren't pinching down, but instead I'm rolling my shoulders forwards when I engage my lats, and then I'm flaring them out, and then I'm crunching down on them. That's the best way so far I can figure out how to explain that when it's coming with the lat pull and the seated row. So try it out. Hopefully I can figure it out. I train tons of clients every single day, so hopefully I can figure out how to word it a little bit better that you guys can understand it. But try to get a lat spread, maybe even YouTube how to do a lat spread. And then once you can get that lat spread in, go ahead and do the motion, and you'll feel a tremendous difference. So what I do on these plate loading machines, this one here is a high pull plate load, is a lat pull down plate loaded machine. And what I found out is that if I pop my chest down, I can engage my lats on the outside. So if I rotate my chest down, I have more of that tension on the outside of my lats. How I typically would do these in the past is I would pop my chest up, pull my shoulder blades in, pinch my traps, and then contract. And my rhomboid in that middle upper back would just get very defined. As you can see, my back is extremely defined in the middle. It's just not as wide as I would ideally like it to be. So what I did here was a drop set. We first did 10 reps with somewhat of a heavy weight, then immediately dropped and did 20 reps of the weight. And it's a good burn. It's a good burnout. Really like it. And then the next thing that we did was the high pull. And the high pull machine, instead of the lat pull down plate loader machine, the grips are right above you. You can switch your grip up. You can do a pronated, you can do a supinated, or even a neutral grip on the front lat pull down. This machine that I'm using here is a high pull, and it's located a little bit more in an angle in front of you, so you're pulling this way. And then I tried that same technique by popping my chest down, pulling the shoulders back and pulling through, and I engaged my lats as well. And really liked it, really felt a good squeeze. And I know I'm working the outside of my lats and widening up my back, because I not only feel it in my lats, but also feel it in my triceps, which your lat is actually connected and runs through the tricep. So it was pretty cool feeling all of this right here. I'm doing a lot of groping and touching myself. All right, and then the high pull I supersetted with a bent over cable pull through to my knees. And then this one, you look at the video, I wish I would have looked at the camera, picked it up, and dropped it down a little bit so you can actually see my back. What's going on, guys? All right. Leaving the gym now. I've had a really busy day today. Gotta love it though. Had 6 clients this morning. Had the back workout that you guys saw before I had my clients come in, and then I had to do a lot of phone calls dealing with permits and stuff for our sign. So that's all exciting, but there's nothing else I'd rather be doing. Anyways, so I'm heading home now. I gotta let Sasha go out for a walk. It just started raining, and she does not like to go outside in the rain, so that should be an adventure. But I want to talk to you guys a little bit about one of the videos I showed you previously today. We had I showed you that piece of paper that was on my wall that had all the weights written down, and I want to talk about accountability and how important that is when you have a goal to reach. For example, fat loss, especially for fat loss, is to have that accountability, something that's going to constantly remind you that you have a goal. Because whenever we are dieting, especially, and I know this from experience, but when you are a fat soul is an individual who, it's a term that I coined, so don't go Googling it, but a fat soul is somebody who loves food, loves to eat, and has like a serious problem with dieting. Somebody who's been overweight their whole life because they eat too much. So this is something that will help you out, is to have something that is going to constantly remind you of your goals. Something that's worked for me in the past is to post a picture of somebody that I want to look like on my bathroom mirror. So whenever I wake up in the morning, I would see myself in the mirror and then see what I want to look like in the mirror. And that was always very inspirational for me. But now what I do is I have my number goals. So as you saw on that piece of paper, I have my weekly weigh-ins, and I'll weigh in once a week. I weigh in every Sunday morning just because that's the day that I can get more sleep. A lot of you guys are going to chastise me on this one, but I only get about 3 hours of sleep every night. But that's another topic. We'll talk about that later. Anyways, so on Sundays I weigh in, and then I have my weekly weigh-in of losing 1.5 pounds per week. So every morning when I wake up, because that piece of paper is in my room, I see that paper and it reminds me, hey, stay on track, or else you're going to fall off and you won't hit your weigh-ins. And then if I mess up one weigh-in, that means the rest of my weigh-ins are going to be messed up. I'll have to cut my calories too low to try to make up for it if I don't hit my goal. So that's always keeping me on track, because I'd rather hit my goals. Why not? That's what I put them out there for. So accountability is huge. So make sure that that's something that you have, whether it's number goals, whether it's picture goals, or also sayings. Something else that's worked for me in the past is I usually carry around a small little notepad, a little black notepad that I'll write notes in. Just different ideas that I have throughout the day, I'll write it in this pad, and then at the end of the day I'll look at it, go over it, or throughout the day I'll even look at it and go over it. Let's say I'm at the gym and I'm training, and then something, I see a bolt is loose, I don't have time to go grab a screwdriver and tighten it, I'll write it in there. Anyway, so something I used to do with that was the front page would always have my goals written on it. It would say lose 2 pounds every week, or make sure you do your cardio, or actually write goals like, hey, you want that 6-pack, stuff like that. Different motivational quotes, even motivational quotes, but something that's always going to remind you that you have a goal to reach. Alright, so I got my last meal of the day. It's like 8 o'clock, I just got done training. I don't ever eat this late, but I was pretty busy today. I had back-to-back training, so I wasn't able to eat. And I wasn't able to eat earlier because I did a little bit of cardio, and I can't do cardio and have food in my stomach. I'll get all cramped up and nauseous. But so what dinner is, and I want to thank my beautiful, lovely girlfriend for this, because she made this for me. We got pasta, so it's about a cup of pasta, a little less than a cup. 6 ounces of turkey 93.7. I got a whole bunch of sauteed onions, mushrooms, zucchini, and then a little bit of garlic and herb sauce on top, and Parmesan cheese. So I'm excited for that. And that'll be my last meal of the day. Today was about 2,300 calories, 170 protein, about 280 carbs, and I believe 50 fat. So don't quote me on that. I don't remember what my MyFitnessPal says, but it's pretty much the same thing every single day. I eat about 2,300 calories whenever I'm on my cut, depending on what workouts I do. But continue to watch this shred series, and you'll see when I adjust my calories higher and lower and why I do so. But for today, that's what I'm doing. All right, so I'll see you guys later. Look at this, I'm here eating at the gym. Look what these guys are doing. It's supposed to be working out, but instead, they're talking. Great job, guys. Hey, great job. I got you guys in there working out real hard on your jaw muscles. So now I'm depressed because all my food is gone. I guess that's one of the problems with having, with cooking good tasty food, is that when it's gone, you want more of it. But that's all good. It's all for the shreds, right?